everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Yellow. So last time we kind of cleared out the Sylph building out of all the rockets, and now the whole town is free, hooray. And we could also now do the Saffron Gym. But there's a fighting dojo next to it. And I feel like beating up a bunch of muscle-bound dudes. Because that just sounds like some good experience points, you know what I mean? Okay, let's just go ahead and get ourselves on in there. I've decided to throw Gyarados in front to do this. Hoo-ha! You're trespassing in our fighting dojo! I mean, you left the door unlocked. That's kind of your problem, not mine. But yeah, technically you can do this anytime you have access to Saffron City. I'm just doing it now because I have levels to make things less of a pain. And I'm making sure to dumpster everybody so I can get those juicy experience points. It's just gonna be really quick here because, you know, I could just surf all the little guys down. It's really only gonna be like some of the evolved stuff that's gonna be anywhere near of a threat, and also, you know, a dojo master. So yeah, this Primeape here is gonna probably, you know, actually eat a surf and survive. Of course, that's likely a probability based on me not knowing numbers. But I usually just assume, and my assumption was correct. It got mad, and I don't care. I'm just gonna unnecessary crit it to death. Because why not? Next! I hear you're good. Show me. Well, that's just what I'm gonna do, buddy boy. Do you feel like riding the surf today? Because I think that's what's going to happen. Ride the surf until it is done. Well, that was a crit. It was likely unnecessary because it was already one-shotting it. So... Hello, Machoke. You have more HP, so you're likely to survive this. Never mind, it was a crit. That one was probably necessary for the one-shot, though. Judge 1 point to this stranger. Nothing tough frightens me. I break boulders for training. Well, aren't you a macho man, yeah? Oh boy. It's time for the evolution station, which means we need to ride the surf. Of course, I'm going to need 2 attacks, and you're throwing yourself into a rage. You know what? Are you proud of yourself? Get frozen, idiot. You don't get Annihilate until far into the future. He was not angry enough. Stubbed fingers. This is a risk, but I'm doing it. If you want to fight the Dojo Master, you, at the bare minimum, I'm pretty sure, have to fight this guy, because I think he does have some sight range. Hooah! Take your shoes off! I mean, that's just a Japanese custom. And even like a custom here for most people. Just take your shoes off at the entryway, for Pete's sake. Now... can I use my new Fire Spin? To be cheeky, the answer is yes. That is a lot of damage. I was not expecting that much damage. Oh my. And then we can just tap you. Why does it do so much damage? I have no idea, but here we are. Hey, can we do that again? That'd be great. Cheese is great. Spin around, spin around, spin around, spin around. I didn't mean to use another fire spin. Whoops. I don't think you're fast enough to take that on yet. So you know what, Alakazam? You get to flex a little. Drop this guy with a Psybeam. Ah, delicious. Would you look at that? Level 38, how convenient. There's Psychic! Good grief! Yup, we're upgrading! Now my Psychic spam is even more insufferable. I give up! Yes, of course you should give up. I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Hwah! Except he's just labeled as a black belt, just like the rest. Hello, Hitmonlee. Do I have enough speed on you? Probably not. It'd be really funny, though. He's faster than me. And I miss. That's not okay. That's not okay. Let's just get whatever damage we can, and then I feel like we're going to eat an attack that's going to hurt. Because even if fighting is like the... Oh, what? Are you serious? He could use an item even during a continuous attack? Okay. That was a waste for you. Alright, Hitmonchan, get over here. I am faster than you. This is unfortunate. Fire! Fire! Oh, let it burn! Let it burn! Let it burn! You don't get to attack! Oh, that one was gonna be even more brutal because it was a crit. Beaten. Indeed, I have lost. But I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. You can get your choice of either Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. They're both bad, but Hitmonlee is just slightly better. So I'm just gonna let the bios do the talking and kind of see how disappointed I am and how especially lackluster Hitmonchan is. Oh my goodness, this poor thing has been done so dirty. Especially for Gens 1 through 3, where all the elemental punches were special instead of physical. So you know what? For that, I'm gonna pity you. I'm gonna pick the piston-punching Hitmonchan. Send it to the box! What goes around, comes around. I'm pretty sure both of those say the same thing. Well, that was sure fun. Hey, Tauros, you get to be a bull in a china shop. Or rather, a bull in a psychic gym. We just need to avoid the channelers in here. Yo! Champ and making! Sabrina's Pokemon use psychic power instead of force. Fighting Pokemon are weak against psychic Pokemon. They get creamed before they can even aim a punch! Probably because Abra's obnoxious. Sabrina is young, but she's also our leader. You won't reach her easily. And yes, the warp tiles are back. Warp Tiles 2, Electric Boogaloo. But I'll get you through it. But first, we really need to show our strength in here. Oh wow, you actually eat that. While I also eat this. So have a stomp. Like, Hyper Beam easily clears, but I want to save that for the evolved stuff, like Slowbro. So rolling a strength crit would actually be really nice. Just like that. Ah, Toro's having like a 20%-ish crit rate is obscene. Hello, Slowbro. Can I introduce you to Hyper Beam? Oh, wow, that didn't take you out. I'm recharging. Huh. Neat. Then again, Slowbro is, like, super bulky, so I kind of get it. I probably needed to use a strength first, and then do that. Anyway, this is the only place you'll ever find Psychics in the whole game, as a regular trainer class. And now, to just navigate through the gym, you just go to the warp panel that's opposite of you, don't touch the other two, except at one point. I will show you in a moment. You know that power alone isn't enough. Tell that to this bull. Slowbro is an exception, not the rule. Your Mr. Mime ain't gonna do shit. Your Mr. Mime ain't gonna do shit against a laser of death. I think Kadabra probably only barely survives a strength. It doesn't! That's how frail it is. I should know, I used one. Haha, well actually I didn't even really use it, I just evolved with Alakazam immediately. I don't believe this! Sorry, you get the Eggman treatment. Anyway. That's a Channeler. I actually have to switch Pokemon for this one. Alakazam, show your psychic talents! Pokemon take on the appearance of their trainers. Your Pokemon must be tough, then! I mean, yeah, sure, we could say that. Because unfortunately, they still use ghosts. Oh wow, we're actually like the same level. Unfortunately for you, Psychic Blast! You're not surviving this. That's one way to do an exorcism, I guess. I knew it! I must teach better techniques to my Pokemon. Or you could just not get one shot. That also works too. Alright, if you want to go directly to Sabrina at this point, just walk directly across. I did not want to go into my Pokedex. I wanted to switch Pokemon. Back to my Tauros. Because I am a rampaging bull in Sabrina's gym. Saffron Pokemon Gym is famous for its psychics. You want to see Sabrina? I can tell. Kind of the whole point, buddy. Kind of a nation-run gym. Alright, I learned my lesson from last time. Dampen up the Slowbro before you unleash the lasers. Eat this! Yeah, I don't have the patience for your bullshit. That's right, I used telepathy to read your mind. Anyway, to get the point of what I was trying to say, here. You could just do that to go straight to Sabrina, but we have gym trainers to take on. There are still more of them. That's a channeler. Which means ghosts! Sabrina is younger than I, but I respect her. I mean, that's why you're working in her gym. There has to at least be some kind of decent pay for all the crap you have to deal with. You know, taking on challengers. Let's do this! I still have coughs from a cold I used to have. I'm tired all the time because I'm back in my normal routine. Where kiddos in school and I have to wake up at 6:30 every morning. It's fun! I swear! Especially when it's those kind of mornings where, like, you try to nap and it fails. Hey! Not good enough! Yeah, that's right. That was that warp. Which puts us to the final of the channelers. You and I, our Pokemon shall fight! I'm just at least doing this until I fight all the trainers. Because there's one more after this. But right now, they're a pain in the ass ghosts in my way. So let's do this. It's just ghastly that you think you can do this to me. Coming up with jokes is hard, okay? I'll take the level, though. We do need it. And it's a Haunter. What else is new? Psychic Blast like the rest. Well, luckily, what I can do is once we defeat all the trainers, I can go ahead. Actually, I don't even think I need to heal up. I think we can just take her on as is. You are the final one. Actually, we may need to do some healing for Tauros' sake. Because, ow. Does our unseen power scare you? No. You do sure have a bunch of them, though. That's just terrifying. So let's just use our strength to bulldoze on through. I didn't even need that crit, let's be real. That's a slowpoke, though. I don't appreciate those. 1 and 255 miss. Why you do this? Come on! Crit got us through the slowpoke at least. Mr. Mime! Well, I'm gonna be healing after this fight anyway, so we can afford to use lasers. I do find it kind of funny that the sound effects for Hyper Beam just keep coming back as nostalgia. Yeah, we could just bulldoze right through you. We're gonna roll right over you. Road roller. I never foresaw this! No, you didn't. And what you aren't foreseeing is this explosion! Okay! I think we are ready to go. Now that we've knocked out all the trainers, let's do this. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic powers since I was a child. I first learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. This is another gym that gets changed up in Yellow version where she only has 3 Pokemon, but it's the entire Aber line at level 50. As you can tell, that Alakazam at level 50 is going to be a pain in my rear. But the Aber should prove to be no trouble at all. It's the next 2 steps that'll probably give you some trouble. Because there is a decent possibility that Kadabra is faster than me. I called it, but it did a useless move. Well, technically it's not useless. That recover has infinite PP. It's kinda dumb. Wish I had that crit the first time! Here's where pain happens, but I think I may have a solution. In order to make life much easier for myself, you slap a Thunder Wave immediately. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has, like, Reflect, Recover. I do not know the rest of her move. Oh, I used Recover myself. Oops. This is, like, my only real way to do damage. Oh, you do have Psychic, you son of a bitch. Ow. And my special falls, that's actually really annoying. So let's inflict some damage with Seismic Toss, and then we're gonna do a switch. Because this is gonna hurt with that special drop, which is a 1 in 3 chance, by the way. This is the only generation where it's like that. If you don't use Recover, we'll be fine. Alright, your last move is Psy-Wave. Psy-Wave is weird as an attack. It can't be super effective, but it does, like, 0.5 to 1.5 times your level in damage. Get him out of here! You do not want this thing to stick around, let me tell you what. I'm shocked, but a loss is a loss. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. You earned the Marsh Badge. The Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much. Wait, please take this TM with you. TM46 is Psy-Wave. It uses powerful psychic waves to inflict damage. It also causes desyncs in Link battles. Just don't use it. Use Psychic instead. Ugh. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we could do some bonus stuff. Since we've got a moment here, and you know what? We could pad out an episode a little bit. What do you guys think? If I do want to do that, though, I am going to need to pack myself some Ultra Balls. So we're going to get rid of this, because no. Nobody wants Psy-Wave. Oh, I can't buy Ultra Balls yet. I just have the greatest of balls. Wait, they sell them in Fuchsia City, I believe. Normally, for most everything, you want to buy Great Balls. But this is a situation where Ultra Ball, what I'm going to be doing next, if you kind of, it's a if you know, you know kind of thing, if you're just watching along. Yeah, we're going to be exploring some optional content today. And I ain't just talking about the fighting dojo. So let's get ourselves patched up. Please and thank you. Oh, what is a skeleton anyway? So I need to check and make sure I have something that can use fly for convenience. Because I'm also going to need to use cut again. First we need to deposit something. You know what? Flareon, you can be deposited. Withdraw. You telling me I don't have a bird? Come on, man. Come on, man. Well, I'm gonna need Bulbasaur anyway, just to get to where I want to go, because I don't feel like using Rock Tunnel. Question: how long will it take me to find a bird? The answer was not very long. Let's make sure you get this learned. This is probably going to be the most Ultra Balls I will probably ever need, so 30 it is! Alright, I think we're actually going to make it its own episode, because I just had the idea of, you know what? What I'm going to be doing there should probably be its own thumbnail. Yeah, I should probably put Zapdos as the thumbnail, so Sabrina could be the thumbnail for this one. And then we can proceed with the story from there. So with that, though, I've been Nick, and I will see you guys next time.